All right, so we're going to make some adjustments to our class because this doesn't exactly make sense. I mean, animals normally only have one life, but a cat is different and it has 9 lives. So, and for our example, obviously. So this method gets killed. Really, in the animal class, you just say like, "Oh, I died," or whatever. So we're going to take this part and just say like, this is a more specific method than we need in the animals class. We're just going to announce that the animal has died, and I'm going to cut and paste that. So the default method for gets killed is just system.out. Oh, I died. But under the cats class, we can do what's called overriding the method. So this is, you can do override just to tell the compiler that, in fact, you're overriding a method. I think it's the, oh, maybe I have that wrong, the wrong keyword. Anyway, you can just do the override and it's smart enough to figure it out. So public void gets killed. And the cats gets killed method can be more specific. But why can't it access this num lives thing? Well, num lives is nowhere in this class, but I thought I told you that inheriting classes have access to all the things from above. Well, they do, except if the parent class is labeled something private. Private means it only belongs to the animal that was created from this class. Public means it belongs to everyone. But what if we want a middle ground? Well, there are 2 middle grounds. Package means that anything in the package can access it. But we also have a keyword called protected. And protected means that any inheriting classes can access and work with the thing directly. So now our cat object has access to the numLives variable because its parent said, okay, me and all my kids get to have it. If it were private, private just means mommy and daddy's room is off limits. You can't have any access to this without a key. But protected means now you can come right in whenever you need to and access the stuff directly. And so now our cat object has a more specific gets killed method. So now when we run this runner method, if the animal, it's going to still say this kind of stuff, but our cat has a more specific version of the method, and you'll see that that actually does still run in pretty much the same way. So yeah, A is name. So let's kill Fluffy a bunch of times. Here, I'll scooch this over, or just. Alright, so c.gets, let's loop it. Int I equals 0 while I is less than 10. C dot gets killed I plus plus. So now when we run our program, we'll see that Fluffy dies 3 times because Fluffy died whatever, this was too high. It was like higher than it needed to be. I think it needed to be 8 to get her to die just one time. Yeah. Fluffy died. Alright, because she had 8 lives left, we took them all away and boof, she dies. So it's interesting that the cat has its own gets killed method, and the animal just has a method that no matter what the value of num lives is, if it gets killed, it gets killed for good. Alright, that's a little bit more about inheritance.